How y'all doing on this lovely Monday evening? What's going on, my good people? Hope y'all been enjoying my lives and my story times on Instagram. If you are a follower on my Instagram, on my YouTube, I just wanted to come on here and just talk about basically being a villain in other people's story. Basically, like, if they're treating you wrong, whatever, and they blame you for their problems, then you are a villain. Basically, not being liked. If you're not being liked, then there's something in them internally that they don't like about you, and they want, because basically what you have in you is different from what they have in them, and basically they lack compassion, or they lack personality, or they lack basically being confident, or sometimes not even beauty, but they just lack being confident, and they see that you have a lot of confidence in yourself. They are basically blaming you for their problems and other things like that. If you have a good heart, they are threatened for you having a good heart, or basically your insecurities irritate them. Like, you irritate their insecurities because you have like a light that they are trying to dim, because a lot of people come to you with their problems, or they come to you with they just come to you because you are gifted, and they like your personality. They lack personality. They lack morals, or they lack, confidence. So that's why a lot of people that blame you for their insecurities, or blame you for stuff they don't have, they see you as a villain. And a lot of them are narcissists. Like, they don't have a personality. They don't have confidence. They don't have gifts that you have. So they, try to dim your light by luring you into thinking that something is wrong with you, but it's really something that's wrong with them, because of their insecurities and because of their lack of, they always want to be seen, or, they're very, they're insecure, and they are attention seekers. They want attention all the time, and you don't want attention. Like, they also try to compete with you, and you're not competing with anyone. You compete with yourself, and that's what the problem that they have with you. Also, they see you as competition, so they will try to minimize your life, or minimize your personality, or your integrity, by trying to make up things to make you mad, or put negative comments on your post, or just be negative, because they are very insecure, and they are attention seekers. A lot of them don't know how to really, I don't know, they don't have morals and stuff. Like, they mad because you're very authentic in what you do. Like, you don't have to copy, or you don't have to mimic, or you don't have to compete with other people, and they see you as a threat. So that's why they come at you, because they see you as a threat, or whatever. And a lot of them are fake congratulators. They don't like to see you happy for your accomplishments or you getting further in life or anything. A lot of people don't want to see you doing better than them. Like a lot of them don't want to see you doing better than them because they are just insecure and they want you to be stagnant on life and living in the past. And a lot of them do live in the past. Like a lot of them blame others for basically their past or their life and stuff like that. So that's why they feel that you're the villain, because you irritate their demons and you irritate their insecurities that they have with themselves. So you just got to be careful of people that, you know, act like they have your best interest in life because they just want to dim your light, or they're insecure, or even if they're in a relationship and they see that you're single, not all the time, but sometimes if they see that you're single and you're independent, you do things on your own, they're very insecure with that because they're probably like, oh, well, why is she so happy when she's alone and she's doing stuff that, you know, I want to do, but I'm not, you know, I don't do that because, you know, I have somebody taking care of me, and I stop all my dreams and goals for that person. And, you know, it's just like a lot of insecurities within them. And that's not all the case with, like what I just said. It's not all the case with, like 9 times out of 10, they are very insecure because they probably questioning, oh, was she alone? So why she gotta do that? Why she having more accomplishments than me? And, you know, they're very insecure with their life, and a lot of them need to seek help because, you know, their life will not still be the same if they keep on, you know, trying to dim your light or thinking they're better than you just because they're in a relationship, but they're stagnant for what they're doing because they think just because they have that relationship that everything is given to them and they don't have to work hard for it. Not all the time, but sometimes that's how it is or whatever. And, you know, sometimes people that are basically insecure, they're trying to figure out you, they're not living in their truth, and they're not, because you're living in your truth. And you just gotta stop trying to figure out why people don't like you. They don't like you because your light is bright. Like basically your spirit, your aura, everything about you is a high vibration, and they're living in a low vibration. So that's why they're insecure, because you know, when they're around you, they are trying to take your light or dim your light because their light is not high, like they're living in a low vibration or whatever, especially when they're trying to compete and trying to be boastful for the life that they have. And you just gotta be mindful of people like that. You know, staying clear for people that try to act like they have your best interest in life, but they're really trying to low-key compete with you or trying to copy your every move, especially like you know, like in real life, where they're trying to see what you wear. Like, say if you go into a bar or whatever, and they meet you at the bar, and you tell them what you're wearing, then they try to like outshine you by wearing something better than you, or if they try to do their hair like yours or whatever, they're really trying to steal your life, basically. they're trying to destiny swap with you physically, and some people would destiny swap with you, not physically, but basically some people will try to destiny swap with you spiritually by say if you want to sell hair or whatever, and you have an idea of selling hair, and next thing you know, 2 weeks later, they're selling hair and stuff like that. They are basically destiny swapping with you because they know that you're gonna be a millionaire by selling that hair, but they're destiny swapping with you so you won't be able to fulfill your dreams and selling that hair because they took that destiny away from you. But they have to be careful because I'm telling you, karma is real, and karma knows when someone does something bad to somebody, and that will come back to them 10 times fold. So they just gotta be careful when they try to be conniving and envious or jealous because of your success, and they trying to just steal it and snatch it from you or whatever. You just gotta be careful of people trying to steal your destiny, because that will come back to them. How you doing, Jeffrey? So yeah, you just gotta be careful of people blaming you for their problems and trying to destiny swap with you, and basically trying to figure out why you're so happy. You don't have, like, basically you're not in a relationship. You just gotta be careful of them because they're very jealous and envious of you. You gotta be careful of people trying to over compliment you and knowing they don't really like you like that. I'm doing pretty good. So just be careful of people trying to act like they like you, but they really don't like you, and they're trying to, figure out your next move so they can copy you or steal your ideas and stuff. And I always told y'all before, don't tell everybody your ideas, and don't tell everybody their deep darkest secret, because one time when they get mad at you or when they feel that you have basically, like, when you're getting further than them, they will try to throw that in your face by telling you, like, they just throw stuff in your face when they are very insecure, when they know that you're gonna reach your highest peak in life. Be careful of people that are wolves in sheep's clothing, because they are just very envious and jealous of your successes in life, and they don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you do better than them, and sometimes they don't want to see you do good at all. So you just have to be careful and wary of people that always try to act like they have your best interests in life. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful of that, and you may be experiencing that because you are a black sheep. Like, I was basically like, I still feel like this. Like, I feel like I'm a black sheep with my family, and people try to be, how you doing, Dustin? People are very envious and jealous of me. That's what I feel like. I feel that people are very envious and jealous of me and my family, and they treat me like the outcast because they know I have a higher calling, or they know that I'm supposed to be higher and stuff. Like, I'm supposed to be a millionaire and stuff, and they treat me different. They try to dim my light because some of them are jealous and envious of my light. They basically try to dim my light by trying to be negative or trying to leave me out of events and stuff, or different places that they go to, or other things. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I always deal with that, but I had to learn that God is protecting me. God is protecting me from different things that they probably try to plot on me, or just protecting my feelings from getting hurt or whatever, because I always been in isolation, and I was always wondering, like, why does, my family treat me like this? And I had to realize that God is protecting me from, different things that they probably try to not even do to me physically, but just getting my heart hurt and getting my feelings hurt and stuff like that. So I just have to worry about that. Or like situations where if I'm in a situation with a guy and he just stopped calling all of a sudden, like he ghosts me, God is protecting me because his intention wasn't good and stuff like that. So I just had to I was just wondering why, guys always, ghost me. But I just had to realize that God is protecting me from his destruction, God's destruction on my life, coming in my life and wasting my time, or coming in my life and, being a disappointment, or coming in my life and just playing games and probably being abusive and stuff. So just take that as a learning lesson. If somebody is, even if it's family or a relationship, if they're rejecting you, then it's God's protection from you to get hurt, from getting hurt at the end and stuff. And, God has a better plan for you in the future. So you just have to, turn that negative into a positive. And I always think about it like that. Like, and, I just really be wondering why things happen to me like that. I just have to wonder. I just have to realize that God is protecting me from things and from being hurt and stuff. And so, especially like in like friendships and stuff, like I have PTSD from friendships, like female friendships, because some of them can be so conniving, and they can like act like your friend and just be so conniving and be really jealous and envious of you, because like I said again, they'll try to dim your light, and they know that you have a higher purpose in life, so they won't like call you if they have different events, or if they have like a birthday or something like that they're celebrating. Like I had a situation where this friend of mine, I knew her for like almost 10 years, and it's like I can remember only one or two times she invited me to her birthday events and stuff. And I think it's because, my personality is very good. Like I have a very good personality. Like a lot of people get attracted to me, or get like, very they get like they're very fond of me. And I think she was noticing that, so she just stopped inviting me to her birthday events and stuff. And then, our friendship ended because of something so stupid. She basically ended the friendship, and I told her that I left something in her in her car, and I was letting her know, like, can you refund me or whatever. And she got mad, and she just spazzed out on me, and she was like speaking on other stuff that we already talked about, and I told her about it, and she just went off for no reason. It was so stupid. But I had to realize that maybe God was protecting me from her probably trying to set me up one day, or just being crazy, just doing something crazy to me. So I think that's why God put that in her heart to make that stupid excuse up for not being my friend no more. And so you just gotta be careful. You just gotta really think about why God gets you out of situations that are not beneficial for you, especially if, it could be detrimental to you, so you just got to be careful and just wonder why God get you out of situations that weren't beneficial for you. You know, just be careful of wolves in sheep clothing. And I think she was a narcissist, and it seemed like she just wanted to buy me. And like I have money and stuff. I don't have as much as her, but it's like she probably had money because of her girlfriend or whatever she was doing or whatever. I don't want to really get too deep in her personal life, because I already know what she was like doing. It wasn't no scamming or nothing, but I already know what she was doing, and I guess she felt that, you know, my personality was enough for her to hang out with me. So she just tried to drain me and dim my light by hanging out with me, and act like she wanted to hang out with me just because, you know, I guess I'm the life of the party. But it's like, it's just crazy. Like one time where I told her, like this was when my nephew had passed away. This is like a couple months after, because my nephew passed away in January of was it last year or was it the year before? And I told her I already didn't want to hang. No. That was when my auntie. So my auntie, first my nephew passed away in January, and then my auntie died in a fire like a couple months after that, whatever. And I told her I already didn't want to hang out, and she got so mad. Like, she got so mad. And mind you, I always hang out with her. Like, I always hang out with her, and you know, go with her with, like, I guess she wanted to go to the movies or something. And I told her, I was like, no, I'm depressed, and I don't want to, you know, go to the movies. Like, I just want to rest, want to take time for myself. Like, do y'all know that she got mad and she spazzed on me? Oh, but how long you knew her, and why you getting mad over somebody you barely knew, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, girl, are you serious? Like, I'm grieving. Like, do you not understand? Like, you can't just get over a death just like that, like a blink of an eye. You just can't get over death like that. But some people are different. Some people don't have morals, and some people don't care about other people's feelings. They just care about themselves. So that's how I had to realize that she's like a narcissist. Like, I think she was a narcissist, and she might have been a corporate narcissist, whatever the color, corporate narcissist, something like that. Like, basically, you can't just take those narcissists. And I'm like, wow, like, she really spazzed on me because I didn't want to go to her with the, you know, go see the movies with her or whatever. But it's like, I always, like, even one incident where I was real tired, I really didn't get no sleep. That was my fault, I didn't get no sleep. But I went to sleep or whatever, and like 2 or 3 hours later, she called me, and I got ready and stuff. Then she gonna say, oh, I came, but you didn't come out. I didn't hear. But first of all, you could have rung my doorbell. You could have called me. She talking about she blowed. Bitch, I'm not no prostitute. I'm not gonna just go to the street and see where you at, whatever. Like, you could have came to my door talking about she blowed. I really think she didn't come because, like, I was ready and everything. But I think I fell back to sleep. But that's what I'm saying. She was very inconsiderate, because, like, if you know, I just told you that I just got to sleep, and you still want me to go with you. I don't even know what the hell she wanted me. I think she wanted me to go to the casino or whatever. And you just gotta be careful of people like that, because they are very inconsiderate. They don't care about nothing but themselves. Like, that's why I said she's a narcissist, because she didn't even care that I was asleep and deprived of sleeping or whatever. She just cared about me going with her because she didn't have nobody else to go with. Like, that is real inconsiderate. And the fact that you know, got mad because I didn't want to go with you that day when you wanted to go to to see a fucking Barbie movie and stuff is really crazy to me. After I told you that I was depressed and stuff, like it's not what she said, it's how she said it. She said like, oh, you didn't know her. You didn't even know her for that long. Why you crying over somebody you barely knew? Like that, you don't say that shit. It's like a week later or a couple days later, she lost her friend. He got pow or whatever at the bar. Like a couple days later. So you don't be insensitive for people losing their fucking family member, and then you lose a friend after that. You gotta be very considerate. Like people just don't have no morals, and people don't have no like self-control, especially when you tell them no. Like people, that's why I say you gotta respect people's boundaries. If they don't want to go out with you that day, just say, oh, okay, well, I hope you feel better. Or she could have just said it in a different way, like, well, I just wanted you to get out of the house because I know you don't be really going nowhere like that, and I just wanted you to get out of the house because I just care about your well-being. I just want you out the house. If she would have said like that, then maybe I would have went. But then she said like that, and then she hung up on me. And so that's why I said I should have just cut her off after that. But no, I want to be dumb and naive, not knowing that she's a narcissist and not really knowing that she just care about herself. So I guess I'm the villain of her story or whatever. And I guess the fact that I asked about my belongings that I left in her car was a problem, and she had to cut me off because of that. I guess I'm the villain in her story. So I don't really care, and I don't really mind about being a villain in people's story. It's like knowing that I wasn't the real problem, and knowing that you have some inner demons that you have to work on. Because if you're getting mad about somebody asking about their belongings in your car, or asking you to replace their belongings when you said that you gave it to your mom, damn near knowing, not damn near, but knowing that you knew that it wasn't that your mom knew it wasn't your girlfriends or whatever. It's just really crazy to me. That's why I'm like, people will really gaslight you into believing, into trying to think that you're crazy. Like people really try to make you think you're crazy by saying stuff like that. Like, so I don't mind being a villain of people's stories. Don't let nobody try to dim your light or try to manipulate you or gaslight you into thinking that you did something wrong just because they have insecurities within their self that they're not working on. Like, it's really crazy to me. It's really crazy to me, man. And I really think low-key that she don't like me because it was an incident where my ex, he's not alive. He was my ex-fiance. He was my fiance. And he's not alive no more. And that was her friend. That's how him and her met. But he met me afterwards. And I became friends with her. But I guess he got jealous. He got jealous of me and her friendship or whatever. And he was like, you either pick me or her. And I picked him. And so I think I don't know. But I think that's the reason why she just, act like my friend. She had some secret animosity towards me because I didn't pick her. It's like, why would I pick you? I barely knew you. We were just newly friends or whatever. And you're mad because I didn't pick you. And I knew my fiance for 2 or 3 years before that, before I even knew you. So it's like the fact that you would have some secret animosity because I didn't pick you and choose you is really crazy to me. And then after I choose you, years later, you remember I didn't choose you, so you just be basically very rude and obnoxious and just, try to belittle me or try to make me feel bad and stuff, and you just say, oh, I don't want to be your friend no more, and just all the stuff she said was really crazy. Like, I really don't remember all she said, what she was saying about, your feet was too fat for them shoes, or, just having, like, little insults. Like, she would say, oh, you losing weight? Like, my mom even told me, she was like, in the car, she was like, oh, Teddy looking good, she losing weight, or whatever. And then her girlfriend was like, yeah, she is losing weight, or whatever. And then the fact that you would try to make me feel bad, you basically compliment me on the low, or whatever. Like, my mom not gonna tell me what you said, but then in my face you belittle me and you try to make me feel bad by saying, my feet was too fat for them shoes and stuff. So you basically calling me fat, but you trying to, what I'm saying, like, you trying to belittle me, and you trying to make me feel bad or whatever. Like, you saying I'm losing weight in people's face, but in my face you saying I'm fat and stuff. Like, it's like she was like giving me a backhanded compliment, and she was like kind of low-key jealous or whatever. I don't know what the hell it was. I really don't know what it was. And she was very manipulative, and she always used to drive fast and stuff. And I told her to, like, slow down for driving fast, because we almost got into so many accidents. And I don't know why my stupid ass was still in the car. I don't know why my silly ass was still in the car with her when I knew that she was driving fast, and she had road rage, like, low-key. She had road rage, but people have, like, people out there have more road rage than her, so she needed to slow down. I'm surprised she didn't slow down, because she told me she had an accident when something went wrong with her neck or whatever, and she had an accident, and you still driving fast. Like, girl, you need to work on yourself. That's what I'm saying. It's something internally wrong with her. It's something internally wrong with her, especially you're driving fast and you just had an accident not too long ago, whatever, a year ago, whatever, and you're still driving fast, and then you're being mad because I asked you about something that belonged to me. Like, that would have been the same thing if I left my wallet in the car and I asked about my wallet, and she get mad about that, so I don't care about being a villain of people's story or whatever. Like, I think she just had a tactic for me to just be insecure and try to dim my light and try to belittle me and try to, like, lower my personality and stuff like that. I don't know, because, like, she wasn't really happy with herself. That's why I said it's something internally wrong with people that do that, for real. And especially the people that try to make me, like, some of my family members that make me the black sheep of the family and try to not invite me to events and stuff, because they know that I have a bubbly personality and I bright up the room when I come, and they try to, like, dim my light. That's why I said God protects you from things. God protects you from different situations that you have in your life. So don't take it as, like, nothing. Like, God will, how you doing? God will protect you from different things in your life that you're dealing with, so you won't get hurt physically or mentally or spiritually. Because a lot of people, they do try to tap into your spirituality, and they try to mess with your mental. Because I think a lot of people, I don't know, I think a lot of people is probably happy I don't know. I think a lot of people was happy that I was doing bad mentally, and I kept on going to the mental hospital because it seemed like I was in their way. It seemed like I was in their way and getting in their way when I was like doing good and stuff. So a lot of people was probably happy that I was doing bad mentally in the mental hospital. That's why I said I'm glad. In that video I posted, like a minute video, I just was grateful that God brought me out of being in the mental hospital. And I haven't been in the mental hospital. I think it's almost 8 years that I've been out of the mental hospital because God is so good. Like, God got me through a lot of stuff, and I think some of those people was really mad when I was when I'm starting to get stable, and I'm starting to remember my fucking